Like the lotus flower, defying harsh conditions to blossom into breathtaking beauty, so shall you. Forward. It is not being old that makes us sick. It is being sick that makes us old. Love yourselves first, so that you can love those whom you want to love. Today is your day. This little traveling book is now your totem, guiding you as you embark on a journey into the ocean of love. The moment is fleeting, yet powerful, whisking by in the blink of an eye. Time flies on this plane, and if you're consumed by external distractions, you risk losing sight of yourself. Let this small yet potent totem serve as your reminder to return to love, your beacon of light guiding you away from hate. In this vast world, your universe brims with wonder, offering you the opportunity to immerse yourself in the tangible experience of love. You've always resonated with the frequency of love, existing in the ethereal realm, but now, in this physical form, you can fully embrace it, feel it, cry with it, laugh through it, and just be love. Seize the moment, ride its waves, and never let your flow falter. This is what the God self within desires from you, to live an internal journey where self-love flourishes. I extend my gratitude to my goddess, who patiently listened as I read and reread this manuscript, welcoming her constructive criticism with open arms. I also thank my beloved kids, Hakeem and Isabel, for their unwavering support and for embodying the essence of love in their own unique ways. To my sister-in-law and niece, Sabrina, and to my brother-in-law, Vatoloco, your encouragement has been invaluable. To my TikTok family, whose love and inspiration sparked the creation of this book, I am forever grateful. The genesis of this project occurred during a TikTok live stream where 3 separate individuals suggested I write a book, an unmistakable sign from the universe. During that same live stream, a follower expressed gratitude for the joy I brought into his life, reinforcing the importance of being loved. Jeremy Martinez, your words touched me deeply, and I urge you to recognize your worth beyond mere happiness. Embrace this moment. Reclaim your essence and bask in the radiance of love. It is time to reclaim your I am. Chapter 3. Do you hate yourself? Self-love is absent. Do you loathe yourself? We inhabit a realm of dualities, good versus evil, up versus down, believers versus non-believers. When will you cease living a life of simulation, an external existence that demands one to be right and the other wrong, believing that someone is wise or a banana? Aren't you weary of reacting to what others say about you or someone you know? Tired of pondering what others think of you? Are you engrossed in the gossip field, sharing or partaking in this pastime? Are you fatigued from having expectations of others as if they owe you something, exhausted from striving to fit in, be accepted, or endorsed? Do you perceive the pattern yet? These few factors likely govern your journey, causing you to neglect yourself. Living for the external is an element that has nearly ended the journey for all living beings numerous times in the past. Self-hate, the absence of love, breeds cancer, along with every other element under the sun. Resentment, ego, edging God out, meaning self, etc. While I do enjoy reading quite a bit, no book has provoked as many thoughts in my journey as the one they call the Bible, brimming with intrigue, passion, that terrestrial emotion called love, murder, adultery, rape, pedophilia, wars, slavery, lynching, stoning, sacrifices, and more. But for those who seek, they shall find. Sound familiar? This book will cite some passages from those writings. Without adhering to any particular ideology, I will demonstrate that even in a book replete with disasters in the expression of external living, I will extract only the so-called good as it is written, dismissing the so-called bad as it is also written. Your journey is ever in flux, regardless of your emotional state. I know you've probably perused books on the topic of living in the flow, The moment I know I have. How can one enter the flow state when everything, including yourself, is already in it? If you're not managing your flow, someone else is, guaranteed, through hypnosis. What now is known as MK mind control. Could it be that you've never encountered a being who, upon seeing you, would affirm that you are special, powerful, the universe itself, and that the universe is you, in control regardless of the external perceptions? Isn't it time you made your presence known? You are the I am. Can you envision how much your life, my life, might have differed if a living being had constantly reinforced such powerful words towards you? As crazy as it may seem, you've always had that being singing these beautifully composed phrases in your mind. So the real question is, how much must you disregard your own existence to conclude that self-love is absent? Many will close this book at this juncture, sensing the need to delve deeper within themselves. But before you do, hear me out. John 10:34. Jesus responded, "Is it not written in your law, I said, ye are gods?" Proverbs 18:21. The end of a journey, commonly referred to as death, and life is in the power of the tongue, and those who embrace it shall reap its fruit. Your power resides in your word. But what defines the word? John 1:1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word is God, and shall forever be God. I am. That empowering statement you internalize daily, spoken or not. You utter it countless times in one day, more than your given name in a year. That embodies your identity, what you are, and always have been before acquiring a name on this plane. You are the Word. You are a God, a goddess, a creator. This is life. You are life, continually creating, perpetually flowing, never stagnant. You are an integral part of the triune God, encompassing self, man, water and earth, spirit and the flesh. Reflect on this for a moment. Out of trillions of sperm, you had to resonate at the frequency of love to be reading this book. You are love, always have been, and always will be. But will you embrace it? Chapter 6. Energy, Frequency, and Vibration. The triune is in everything. You are energy vibrating at a certain frequency. Energy, frequency, and vibration form the essence of the universe. Nikola Tesla asserted that to unlock the universe's secrets, one must engage with energy, frequency, and vibration. Dr. Masaru Emoto vividly demonstrated this with his rising water experiment. I highly recommend watching Dr. Masaru Emoto's 1-minute video on YouTube, The Rice Experiment, to reaffirm a fundamental fact of life. You alone control your journey. You are the cause, and everything that manifests in your life is the effect. What materializes in your life will never be the cause. That pertains to beings embarking on an external journey. You are the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word is you, God. Some believe that dedicating 1 hour to meditation, 15 minutes to visualization, and another 15 minutes to affirmations can prepare them for the day ahead. However, 1.5 hours cannot suffice to rectify the myriad of circumstances created by neglecting the present moment. If such an approach were effective, wouldn't the world be a vastly improved place by now? On this plane, a thought not only represents a conscious cognitive process, but it also encompasses the essence of creation. Silence, therefore, holds the power of creation. If your mind incessantly seeks external solutions to escape the rat race, consider this. The very term rat race perpetuates the cyclic nature of creation. Visualize this concept. You are the Word. Over 2 millennia ago, ancient writings were discovered or written, forming what we now know as the Bible, a compendium filled with historical events, magical occurrences, and so-called prophetic insights. These writings serve as a reflection of the conditions we've created throughout our journey, particularly in the absence of self-love. Blaming external circumstances for life's happenings seems peculiar. For millennia, gods and goddesses have wielded their creative powers, often leading to the manifestation of chaos within our lives. Remember, you are extraordinary, powerful, and the embodiment of the Word. You possess the power to create, but beware of the pitfalls of self-doubt. Utilizing your index finger as a means of absolution from negativity can become your undoing, even in thought. Recognize that you are the catalyst for karmic actions, and refraining from doing so is akin to negating your existence. Love should not fluctuate. It is a constant. When dealing with energy, frequency, and vibration, emotions within the simulated construct undergo a transformative experience. Divorce, deemed normal in contemporary society, often stems from self-loathing within relations. Remember, if you cannot love yourself, how can you expect to love others? Begin by nurturing self-love. Only then can you extend love to those you cherish. It has been said that if you love it, let it go. And if it comes back to you, it was meant to be. I say, be love, and expect nothing in terms of reciprocation, for love just is. Turn the other cheek. Let the external create conditions for itself. Your only business is to be love. A coin has 3 sides, as all stories do too. In this realm, many find themselves caught up on either side of the coin, the matrix, often neglecting the side it rolls on. Yet, there lies a path less traveled, a narrow path where love reigns supreme. As Matthew 7:13 urges, enter ye at the strait gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leads to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. This strait gate, or way, is love itself. Become the circus master of your own destiny, gracefully walking atop the rolling coin of life's journey. Embrace the overstanding of what unfolds on both heads and tails, allowing others to navigate their own path while you remain centered in the essence of love. Despite the world's distractions, embody the gentle strength of the coin's rim, guiding your journey with unwavering love and compassion. It's not being old that makes us sick. It's being sick that makes us old. Chapter 9. Only love will let you travel the road that's straight and narrow. Why do you take the external world so seriously? Why the desperate need for acceptance, approval, belonging, and expectations? It took me a minute, but after a while I began to grasp the significance of energy, frequency, and vibration in our existence. Speak your words with love, letting them resonate into the ether. Refrain from reacting impulsively. Instead, contemplate before speaking. Embrace love as a frequency, transcending mere emotion. Embrace it, and external distractions will fade into insignificance, leaving you in a state of infinite bliss. It's perplexing why anyone would choose self-hate. Yet, one thing is certain, you are extraordinary and powerful. Today, retract your index finger and embrace self-love, letting your light shine brilliantly. Love transcends duality. It simply exists, vibrating at a frequency of its own. Accept others and focus on your journey. My upbringing in Caracas, Venezuela was tumultuous. However, my mother's scholarship to UCSD in San Diego, California, offered an escape from the hardships. The transition was stark, highlighting the importance of the external in this new environment. Hypocrisy and pretense became familiar as I adapted to fit in, although it felt unnatural. Material possessions held little allure, for my mother's dedication to education left a profound impression. She epitomized resilience, rising from humble beginnings to become a respected chemistry professor. While I may not mirror her scholarly pursuits, her tenacity inspires me. My experiences taught me to value education, not schooling, two completely different things. Despite our differences, I admire my mother's unwavering commitment to higher education. Witnessing familial discord underscored the absence of love in our lives. As a teen, I often found myself surrounded by negativity, its weight pressing down on me, clouding even the simplest joys. It was a confusing time, filled with moments that left me feeling lost and alone. Yet, amidst the darkness, there were glimmers of hope, moments when I felt the steering deep within me, urging me to rise above the pain and choose a different path. That moment came in my late 40s, when I faced hurtful comments about my race. Instead of reacting with anger and bitterness, I made a conscious decision to respond with kindness and compassion. It wasn't easy, but in that moment, I felt a shift, a lightness in my soul, a peace that I hadn't known before. Since then, I've embarked on a journey of the self-God, a journey guided by love and compassion. It's a journey filled with both challenges and triumphs, but through it all, I've remained steadfast in my commitment to choosing love over liking and hate. And with each step, I've discovered the incredible power of creating a love state, the way it can heal wounds, bridge divides, and transform lives. Using your index finger to fix your problems. Why do you rely on your index finger to absolve yourself from being the architect of your own reality? I wouldn't have said or done that if you wouldn't have done or said this. It's a defense mechanism ingrained in us, often without our awareness. I believe that using your Peter Pointer is akin to denying your existence. When you're fixated on external validation, reactions become inevitable. Sadly, many people today lack self-love. There's a spiritual battle raging, and self-love seems to be losing ground. Look around. It's evident everywhere. Yet, amidst this conflict, most remain oblivious to its magnitude. Just as common sense has become a rarity, self-love is now under siege. This is why governments and so-called elites are championing the agenda of inclusivity. But do you see where this is leading? It's a message that says be whoever or whatever you want. And if someone triggers negative emotions in you, will ensure you don't even consider loving yourself. A spiritual battle is being waged in the highest realms, targeting your crown chakra. A war for your mind. Most people are still under the spell of hypnosis, trapped in the theta stage. Theta stage. Aristotle famously said, "Give me a child until he is 7, and I'll show you the man or the woman." Ignatius Loyola, founder of the Jesuit priesthood, echoed this sentiment years later. This illustrates why church and state were historically intertwined, still prevalent in many parts of the world today. While not religious myself, I can see how children's minds are being diverted from the innate frequency of love they were born into. Theta stage is a realm of imagination and hypnosis. Remember those childhood tea parties or imaginary motorcycle rides? To children, these experiences are real, a product of the theta stage. It is fascinating how inclusivity is being aggressively promoted, mirroring the fervor once seen in religious doctrine. Theta stage is remarkable. My son, raised among women, enjoyed wearing long t-shirts as dresses. Theta stage. However, one incident stands out. When he asked for a dress from the store display, my wife gently redirected him. Reflecting on this moment now, my son acknowledges the importance of that decision when looking at the world today. My son is now 26, and while we rarely revisit this memory, he appreciates the guidance he received. Imagine how different things might have been had we affirmed his imaginary inclinations in hypnosis stage as who he is. Today, religion has been supplanted by inclusivity, intertwined with the state without reservation. Social media plays a pivotal role in perpetuating this agenda, discouraging self-love at every turn. However, Amidst the noise, there are voices like mine urging individuals to embrace their uniqueness, their power, the I am within. Soon, a new era will dawn, one where theta stage is not dictated by societal norms. Love will reign supreme, liberating individuals from the confines of the matrix. Love amidst madness. You may not be able to change or save the world, but you can certainly transform your universe. Wars and conflicts have persisted throughout history because minds have remained stagnant. The majority remain ensnared in the negativity realms of the matrix. It is a spiritual battle, and you are love incarnate. This is why Matthew 18:3 implores us to become like children to enter the kingdom of heaven. A return to theta stage. The old self must perish for the new to emerge. With only 24 hours in a day, why squander precious time on battles when each dawn brings victory over darkness? Isn't it time to celebrate life, to bask in love's embrace? Live each moment without reaction, loving yourself. Remember, no one has walked in your shoes for 1 second. You are the universe, and the universe is you. How special are you really? Most of you entered this world when your parents were in their 20s and 30s. A normal sperm count ranges from 15 to 200 million sperm per millimeter of semen. We are talking about trillions of sperm. And amidst those trillions, you were the chosen one to unite with the egg and be here. Now imagine the divine orchestration of love that led to your existence. You are here reading these words, a testament to the beauty and magic of life itself. You are part of the cosmic dance, a manifestation of love's infinite expression. You are here to experience the wonders of this existence and radiate your unique light into the world. So embrace your inner light and let it shine without seeking validation from the outside world. Your radiance is enough on its own. Love yourself. No love lost. When you immerse yourself in love, you do not lose those who are dear to you. Instead, they lose themselves in your radiance. As you dwell in the realm of love, you gain clarity about who resonates with your frequency and who does not. It does not take long to discern the presence or absence of love. Are you still using your index finger? Now, as you navigate through your love-filled universe, remember that life is not meant to be paused or lived slowly for the uncertain future. You are the spark of creation, the embodiment of the present moment, and the universe experiencing itself through you. Embrace your role as a creator and let your love flow effortlessly, illuminating the path for others to find their way. Stand in your power, knowing that fear is but a fleeting illusion, and love is the eternal light that guides your journey. With each step, you attract those who resonate with your essence, while those who do not align gracefully fade away. Your purpose is not to change others, but to embody love, period. Be a beacon of light, shining brightly regardless of the circumstances. Remember, every experience is a reflection of your karma, and you are the master of your destiny. Embrace the paradox of existence, knowing that within the ebb and flow of life, those that leave are not needed. Only the ones needed are those that will come. Hippocrates said healing begins in the first brain, the gut. As a personal trainer, I am to delve deeper into this notion. Self-love entails caring for your vessel, your avatar, the embodiment through which you traverse this journey. Nourishing your body with a wholesome diet is essential to maintain its vitality in this realm, allowing your first brain, gut, nestled with your mind to function optimally. While I don't dictate your dietary choices, I advocate for simplicity. Align your eating habits with the rhythms of nature. Eat accordingly to the seasons. If it doesn't stem from the triune essence, self, earth, man, and water, refrain from partaking. Recognize the presence of your internal clock, the circadian cycle, perpetually guiding you. Failure to synchronize with this rhythm signals a lack of self-love. Are you tethered to numerical obligations, sacrificing years of your journey with graveyard shifts? Do you linger awake without overlooking the paramount importance of your well-being? I often reflect on testing my own physical limits, envisioning myself frolicking with future generations, my great-great-grandkids, rather than observing them from a distance or relying on mobility aids. Not me. Fuck that. Embrace life. Embrace love. After all, you are love incarnate. To attain this realization, one must not merely believe, but know it. Beliefs are opinions, unnecessary for your existence. You need only to simply exist, acknowledging your being without additives. Love, in its myriad hues, encompasses the entirety of existence. You are the universe, and the universe resides within you. Cherish yourself and let go. I do not claim titles such as guru, doctor, or prophet. I am love. Plain, simple, and potent. Professing to possess a 10-step solution for letting go will be a deceitful venture, drowning me in a sea of excusez-moi bullshit. Recognize that I have not walked for a moment in your shoes, nor do I wish to. However, there exist some simple actions that can aid you in nurturing self-love. While some may resonate with you more than others, all serve as beacons of guidance on your journey. Implement these actions with intention, purging internal impurities to allow your inner light to radiate brightly. Among my personal favorites is a 3-word phrase serving as a shield against reactionary impulses. Coupled with the deep breath rule, this phrase fosters serenity amidst tumultuous emotions. Embrace the rhythm of box breathing, allowing its cadence to ground you during moments of gossip and strife. Remember to utter those 3 simple words. Is that so? Refrain from engaging in the futile cycle of agreement or disagreement. Instead, remain rooted in your journey. Let your breath become your anchor, guiding you through life's ebbs and flows. Release all expectations, for they breed discontent and detract from self-love. Avoid the temptation to point fingers outwardly, expecting validation from external sources. You are a creator, a vessel of boundless love potential. Trust in the karmic cycle. Recognize that your actions reverberate throughout the cosmos. You wield the power to shape your destiny. Embrace love and relinquish all else. Let the ego go, the acronym edging God out, meaning self. Relinquish the need for external validation. Each time you extend your index finger, you distance yourself from your divine essence. Embrace the beauty of inner contentment, transcending material desires. Refrain from coveting possessions, for they are fleeting distractions. Acknowledge the inherent beauty of your being, free from societal constructs and external judgments of the ones stuck in the matrix. Embrace your divinity. Reclaim your rightful place as a sovereign being of love. You are the I am that I am. Conclusion. AI is more than just collection of information. It is a reflection of our ingenuity and aspiration. It embodies our collective knowing, experiences, and values. Without our input, AI would be inert, incapable of learning or evolving. It is our creativity and ingenuity that feeds AI with the potential to transform industry, solve complex problems, and in some cases, enrich lives. However, this symbiotic relation also raises ethical questions and challenges. As AI becomes increasingly integrated into society, we must grapple with issues such as privacy, bias, and accountability. The decisions we make in developing and deploying AI systems have far-reaching implications for individuals, communities, and this plane. Therefore, it is essential to recognize that there is no AI without us. If you really want to know how powerful we can be living in love frequency, just multiply AI times infinity. As a collective, we are the Most High. Be love. The so-called elites have this title not because of the things they possess, but because of what they control. Info and theta stage. Take back your I am, your essence, and let's create nothing but love. And let the frequency not only change our universes, but manifest that world full of inner peace and love. I appreciate and love myself. Therefore, I love and appreciate you. Blessings. to you and yours.